Take it all, John? What do you think?
Listen, it would be nice. We came out here, we had to qualify, we did that. There was a little controversy about if we had to win first round or not, but turned out we just had to qualify to win the championship, which we did. Qualified number 1, which was awesome. You know, it's really touching to do this, to be the first ever Mount Motor Pro Stock team to do this on the budget that we have, with the people that we have, is pretty impressive if you ask me. But you know, it's not just the team, the driver, it's everybody.
Wow. And that's the kind of emotion, Johnny, you see your dad getting all choked up about this. I mean, it's really so important for you guys as a small team. You know, I watch you guys do it year after year. It's so impressive on the skeleton budget that you guys have to do it. I mean, really, Johnny, I mean, how are you guys doing it, man? I know you are such a big piece of this. You're always cutting a tree down. You care so much about this sport. You love where it's going. Talk to us about that.
Well, all our partners are a major part of it, right? So when you have really good support by everybody, obviously our sponsors we mention all the time, right? But additionally, just John Kazi does an excellent job. You know, Ram Clutches, they do an excellent job. Just everybody that's with us, Hoosier Tire, everybody that we mention on every video, they just give excellent support and excellent products, and it just helps us a long way to get to where we are. And obviously this team that my dad's put together, just everybody on the crew has been phenomenal. It's a large puzzle, and you need all those pieces to come together because there's really good competition out here, and you can't leave any stone unturned. And again, we do it with our hearts. We love it, and we know that, you know, when you're on top, you got to keep pushing forward, right? You don't get complacent. You got to keep moving the needle, and because these teams are good. There's really good drivers out here. There's excellent tuners. There's engine builders. Everybody does a really good job, and if we want to be the champion next year, we're gonna have to work that much harder.
You have to work that much harder, John, and put that much more passion into it, because obviously the viewers can see you just getting all choked up.
Yep.
This really means something, man, and it's so special to watch it happen with a father-son team like this. You guys are so tight. It's a pleasure for me to watch it every time I get a chance to cover it. It really is a pleasure for me to do it, and I love doing it, man. And a lot of it has to do with you guys. I mean, your heart, your grit, the way you stick together, the way you fight together, the way you win together. I mean, it really is special, John. You know what I mean? So, you know, to watch your son be able to do that, well, how does that make you feel, man? It's obviously got you choked up, but it's got to be a special thing, man.
Absolutely, 100%. He's been with me since he was a baby. You know, our guys are not just sponsors. They're working on the car. These guys, they're in the pit, they're working. They're not just like saying, here's a few bucks, go out there, do what you can do. Look around. Every one of them is under the car, working on the car. We got Keith Kelly, he drives the rig. I mean, you can't find people like this. You know, we're very lucky.
Yeah, but you did, John. And I think people are drawn to it. People want to be around it, man. And so, you know, I have to ask questions, man. You have pushed this, you and your son and all these wonderful sponsors have pushed this class to where it is today. And so talk about the future, John. What are you hearing? Because we're hearing a lot of different things. What are you hearing? As one of the leaders, as one of the patriarchs, you know, tell us, what's going on?
Well, from what we hear, there's going to be 8 races next year, NHRA. You know, I don't know what the story is going to be with PDRA. We really don't want to see them fold up. You know, we want to keep them alive. They've always been good to us. You know, there was always a place to race with them, and hopefully they're going to continue on. You know, we have a new sponsor that came aboard for this race.
Who is that? Talk to us. How did that happen?
That's Roth Environmental Services. You know, he came aboard for this race, and we're hoping that he's real happy with the turnout, and we'd love to see him come aboard for next season too. And Ross is also affiliated with Keith Kelly, and he's the one that brought them aboard, and it's just been storybook for us, you know. it's a David and Goliath deal. It always was for me. You know, when I was driving, if I won a round against a big team, it was, you know, always David versus Goliath. And, you know, we've won a lot of stuff. We've done it, you know, because we care. It's in our heart. You know, we really have a passion to do this, and we want to do it. When we started this at the beginning of the year, you know, we didn't want to just come out here and try and qualify. You know, Johnny said to me, Dad, I want to win this thing. It's the first one, the inaugural one. It's a big deal. I want to win it. We did it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Johnny, what are you hearing, man? Tell us about the rule changes that you're hearing about. What are you guys talking about as drivers? Because you are the primary owners of this class, these drivers. Talk to us about the rule changes. What are you hearing? What's rumor? What's going to stick? Talk.
I haven't heard anything for certain. This class is in no need of rule change, if you ask me. The fields are extremely tight. There's nothing that really needs to be changed, in my opinion. So I guess we'll find out more at some point if someone's looking to make a change. But look at the fields. You know, I mean, this field's separated by 500ths. There's been fields this year that are even tighter than that, and anybody can win. So this class ain't broken. Don't fix it. That's my opinion on it. But you know, it's a really good quote we got today. I think it sums up kind of our team. Mike Ashley said to us, you know, heart power trumps horsepower. Not that we don't have horsepower, but we got plenty of that as well. But it just shows in this sport, if you put that much passion, dedication into it, you know, you can come out on top with the right people, and that's what we have. And you know, we'll ride this wave as long as we can. It's an off season coming up, but again, we've had a lot of success over the last 5-6 years and beyond. So yeah, obviously we're looking to continue that, but it's a lot easier said than done. You know, to put together the program for next year, you could finish 8th, 9th, 10th in points. That easy, because everything is that minuscule. So we'll do what we can. We'll fight as hard as we can, and hopefully we come out on top again.
Yeah, and there's a high probability of that happening, John. And then, but oh, by the way,
Yes.
there are drivers coming, man. There are people that are interested in getting behind the wheel of these cars, man. That's got to make you feel good as well, because you guys built it, man. Talk to us about the expanding fields. What do you know?
Yeah, this is a great class. It really and truly is. You know, even when a couple of the guys that run 500-inch stuff come over and get in one of these cars, they're pretty impressed. These things are pretty, they're not tame at all, you know what I mean? They're tough to drive, and you get a fun ride out of them, you really do, from one end of the track to the other. You know, you got to muscle the car down the racetrack, and a lot of guys like it, you know? They get in one of these cars and they're like, wow, this is something else. So I'm sure there's going to be more coming over. And I made a statement in 2018 when I gave him the wheel. I said he's going to be tough. I said it, and I was right.
Well, congratulations, you guys. Number 2 in PDRA points, walking away with all the hardware over here at the NHRA. Congratulations, my Strong Island buddies. John Pluchino, keep it up, John.
One more thing.
Yo.
Thank you for everything you do for us.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed that you guys let me in your pits and you let me hang out. Thank you.
Hey, one more thing. I didn't curse once, not one time.
Thank you for a really easy edit, John.